Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome. Oh, I'm so excited you're here. I'm Jennifer Keller. I'm an executive company vice president with Park Lane, and I am the lucky one who gets to help your friend and your new stylist get her business off to the best start. So as you're hopping on, make sure you say hi, make sure you tag her. I'm actually doing a couple different launches at the same time, which is so fun. Our team is growing, so that's very exciting. So make sure that you let your stylist know that you're here. And as you're hopping on, I'm just going to give you a little backstory on me. I've been with Park Lane now for 5.5 years. I was with another jewelry company before that for 20 years. And when they closed at the end of 2020, that's when I found Park Lane. And this has been so much fun. So I'm so excited for your friend. Give her some love in the comments. Let her know that you are cheering for her as she gets her new business started, because we are in a fun business. This is jewelry. This is a fun product. We get to wear it. We get to talk about it. We always have new stuff coming out. So if you are a jewelry girl, you are in the right place. And if you think you're not, my goal is to try and change your mind by the end of tonight. So a couple things you want to know about our launch parties is one, tonight is all about your friend, your new stylist. I am just here to get her off to the best start that I can. So there's three things really that you could be thinking about to do to support her as she starts her business. The first one is just being here. I mean, she has to feel so good that she has some friends cheering her on. And even if you're not watching us live, if you're watching the replay, make sure you comment and let her know that you are here for her, supporting her. So that's the first thing. The second thing is you might want to consider having a jewelry party for her. You know, we make these Facebook parties so quick, so easy. And the bottom line is, you know, people that she doesn't know. And that's what we want to do, is help her get into as many new circles as possible. So if you are willing to do, if you already know that you're willing to do a party for her, type party in the comments. That would just make her feel so good. Or send her a message. But I promise, I'm going to tell you how much free jewelry you get for being a hostess. And it is a win-win for both of you. So that's the second thing. The third thing is just to let her tell you a little bit about how our business works. You know, we don't advertise. So the only way women and men hear about Park Lane is through word of mouth. So if you're willing to just let her share with you a little bit about our business, that will ramp up her training that much faster. And you never know. I mean, this business is fun to do with a friend. You get to write off your lunches. You can go on girls' trips and call them training meetings. Like, a lot of my good friends are in this business now, and we love that. So with all of that, we are going to go ahead and get started. Let me know in the comments, are you new to Park Lane? Are you already a fan of Park Lane? We want to know. But when I joined Park Lane 5.5 years ago, there were two reasons. Well, there was lots of reasons, but the two biggest reasons why I joined Park Lane is, one, they have this unique program called Direct Appoint, where they recognize and respect previous leadership experience, and many times will bring you in at a higher starting commission. And that was very validating for me, because I had spent 20 years kind of growing in leadership and developing a team. And I always kind of felt like my previous company broke up with me because I wasn't planning on leaving. And Park Lane recognized that. So that made me feel really good. So your friend is with a great company. Great company. The second thing is, and this is the one you're really going to like, is they have the best sale. And what their sale is if you purchase 2 items at full price, you can get 4 items at half price. And the 2 at full price are always the least expensive. I know, it's crazy, but it's fun. So one thing I want you to do right from the beginning is grab a piece of paper and make a wish list. This is for you to write down what you love. And it's even more important at these launch parties, because your new stylist friend, she's still adding to her collection. She wants to know what her friends like. So when she gets all of the free jewelry from tonight's party, she can pick out pieces that she knows you all like. So if you see something that I show that you think, oh, that's kind of cute, write the name down. And then maybe even toss it in the comments so other people can see too, because that's just how we women are wired. We like to know what everybody likes. So give me some hearts, give me some thumbs up if you're ready to go with a wish list. And I'm going to take a quick sip of water, and we are going to get this party started. Okay. With our sale, the buy 2, get 4 at half price, you want those 2 full price items to be kind of in the 40-ish and under range. So usually those are earrings. So I'm going to show you some of our favorite earrings And I'll start with the ones that can be your cart starters or your sale unlockers. So I'm going to start with our Sunray. These are so pretty. They have that drop pearl. I love pearls, especially in the summer. Anytime I can wear white, it just kind of brightens your face. It's got the brushed gold. And you know, when you wear your earrings longer than an inch, it actually takes 10 pounds off your appearance. So you're welcome to whoever needed to hear that. So Sunray's a good one. Another one is our, these are brand new. These are called Sundance. And they come in these really pretty green and purple colors. Drop a P if you are a purple person, because what I found is that you might have your favorite color, but when your favorite color is purple, you're in a whole new category. Purple people are generally very passionate about their purple. So Sundance is a great one. We have our new suede. What I love about these, they're the brushed gold with little black crystals in there. Anytime you combine black and gold, I think that just elevates that look. And so you could wear these casually, you could dress these up, but suede are a beautiful hoop and they are only $44. So that's a good sale unlocker. What else do I have? I have our pearls. Again, love the white. So pearls, I have our matinee, which are these little dainty ones. And then these over here, which kind of look identical. The back is actually the larger pearl. So, so cute. They're only 32. These are called Devi. Every time I wear them, I get compliments. They're inspired by Christian Dior. So if you like them, if you're writing them down, Devi matinee. And oh, let me grab some over here. I forgot one set over here of the good ones. So one thing we're known for in Park Lane is our impression, either the earrings or the bracelet or the necklace. So look at these gorgeous earrings. They come in all these beautiful colors. They are $30 a pair. So many people use that as their sale unlocker. You could do our Rue. Rue has a matching necklace to it. Let me see if I can grab that. I can kind of, yep, please don't fall down. Please don't fall down. Oh, and I see one more pair of earrings I'm going to grab. Okay, so here's the Rue earrings, and they come in all the metals, gold, silver, hematite, rose gold, very pretty. And then you can see there's a matching necklace. So that's what we call a simple set. And that's really the easiest way to get shopping with our sale is to find something, matching earrings, matching necklace, and you're good to go. So that's the Rue. And then let's see what I have here. I could do our new Turbo. Turbo comes in gold and silver. These are kind of your little huggy hoops, and they're perfect. When I show you some of our larger statement necklaces in a few minutes, you want to balance it with something a little bit smaller. So Turbo is a great one. We have our Moana. Moana comes in gold, silver, and rose gold, and they're kind of a filigree look. They're inspired by Kendra Scott. Those are $28. So we have so many things in that category. If you're looking for 2 pairs of earrings, kind of 40-ish and under. Another fun one is our Orbit. These are more modern hoops because they're a little bit wider. They're polished silver. These are, how much are you, Orbit? Orbit is 42. That's it. Oops, 42. And then our Hazy. Hazy, we have the hoops, we have the necklace, we have the bracelet, and the little hoops come in gold, silver, and hematite. They are only 36. That's a great set too. These are great everyday hoops. So Hazy, I'm going to go a little faster so I can get through all of the earrings I want to show you. Our brand new cashmere. Aren't these beautiful? They have kind of that flower motif and that brushed silver. Gorgeous. Cashmere, these. Empress. This one even has a matching necklace too. These are 74. I love the kind of that vintage look with these. Every time I wear them, compliments. I like compliments. So those are called Empress. If you want some good, a little bit larger hoops, these are called Chantel. Fashion experts say that we should actually have about 5 pairs of hoops in our jewelry collection. And you probably do, right? Big, little, gold, silver. But I think Park Lane does a really good job with their hoops, making them just a little bit more interesting. So these are called Chantel. And then fun everyday ones, I call these my Costco Target earrings, are called Tempo. Just a little more whimsical with the 3 circles, that geometric look, Tempo. We have our Queenie hoops. These are my dressy hoops. And it has that iconic quatrefoil crystal in the center. Those are called Queenie. We have our coconut. These have the little pearls all the way around. These are only 40. It's a great sale unlocker too. And I always say these are good for you unless you have a round face. You don't want to match the shape of your face to the shape of your earrings. When you do that, you've got a dinner plate, 2 side salads, and nobody wants that. So hoops are always your friend. They go with everything, but these are coconut. Brand new is our Gabriella. Look at these. They're just so feminine, and I love how this kind of has some bend to it as well. These are statement. These make a statement for sure. So I would probably go a little bit lighter with my necklace if I was going to wear the Gabriella. And then 2 more, we have our prism. This has that same concept as the pearls, where you have the little crystal in front and then the big crystal in the back. They get different. It's just different. It's just fun and a little bit of sparkly. So prism. And then the last ones I want to highlight is our new Untamed. Now tell me, what do you think? Would you wear these? I put these on today. They were so cute because you can't really see it, but my shirt has a brown little tie to it. Oh, it's so cute. Like, these are confidence boosting earrings. These earrings walk into the room before you even do, because you're going to get noticed and you're going to get compliments. So if you don't like compliments, don't even write these down, because I can't guarantee what's going to happen, but I think they are fun. They're kind of a fabric, and they're really, really lightweight. And just that little black at the top, I think, yep, chef's kiss on these. So these are called Untamed. And then the last ones are the ones I have on. These are called Gilded. And I just think these are so pretty. And these are kind of that mid-size. So you could, you could wear them as a statement, or you can kind of not wear them as a statement. So I just kind of wear them with everything. So these are Gilded. Okay, let me know. Let me know in the comments, which earrings did you like the most? Which ones did you write down? Because again, your stylist wants to see. And I want to see too, which ones are your favorite? And I'm just going to say, before I move on to necklaces, if you find yourself writing down a lot of names today, do not get mad at your new stylist friend. She is doing you a favor because she's bringing you in and introducing you to Park Lane and this amazing sale. So don't get mad at her, because I'm going to tell you how you can get free jewelry at the end too. Okay, you ready to see some necklaces? Now, we just came out with our newest collection. It's called Untamed Beauty. And this one I have on is one of the pieces. It's called Satin, and it has that brushed silver with a little bit of gold, which means you can mix your metals. So I've layered it with our Viper. And Viper is a snake chain, and I have the gold one on, but it actually comes with a gold one and a silver one. And you can mix them. You can use them to layer with your other necklaces. I have been told that if you mix your metals, it makes you appear more youthful. So I'll take it. I'm here for that. So those are the necklaces I have on. And then every time I show jewelry, I like to start with this one, because some of us wear jewelry all the time, and some of us aren't quite sure what to do with jewelry. So this is a great starter piece. This is called Trudy. And with Trudy, you get 2 pieces. It's a brushed gold, so it's not quite as shiny. You got the smaller chain, the bigger chain right here. You can wear them together. You can separate them. And then once you kind of get used to it, like maybe if you don't normally wear jewelry, maybe you start with this. That's totally fine. And then you've been doing it for a little while, so then you add this one. Cute. And then what I like to do is I like to add something that sparkles in the middle. And I call it sometimes my juxtaposition of necklaces. I just love it anytime I can use that word. It's such a fun word to say. So I've added in here our Posh. And Posh, oh, that is, okay, I thought it was backwards. Posh has all those pretty sparkles, and I love how it layers right between these 2 matte gold. Do you like it? Let me know. And this works with any necklace that has a drop. So I could do it with the one I have on. You could probably do it with something you already have, but just add something in here just to make that necklace look stand out a little more. It's a neckscape. That's what we call it, a neckscape. So Trudy and Posh is that one. Now, not all of our necklaces do this, but the Trudy happens to come in silver as well. So on this one, I added her, let's talk about this first, to my new Venice t-shirt. I just got this. If you did not know, Park Lane does 2 amazing incentive trips a year, and we just started the earning period for Venice, Italy. Like my previous company, we went on some lovely cruises, but they did not take us to Europe, and they did not pay for the airfare. Park Lane, it is first class the whole way. I mean, it is an unbelievable experience. So here is my daily reminder to work towards that goal. And anytime you have a graphic tee, it's a perfect one to add Trudy. So same thing, the two strands. And then when you're ready, you just add something that sparkles. So this is our Evie necklace. And Evie has the teardrop shape with the crystal. And all of our necklaces have a 3-inch extender, which means you can put them exactly where you want them, which is kind of nice. And it really helps with all of that layering. So what do we think? Do we like Trudy in gold, Trudy in silver? Let me know, let me know, let me know. And then we have, let's go back to silver. So one thing I've really been trying to talk about in my parties is the layering of necklaces. Because, if I just had this one on, you might think, well, that's a cute necklace. But when you add a necklace or two, it changes it from a cute necklace to it is a look. It looks like you put time into creating this. It looks like you know what you're doing with your jewelry. So I would encourage you to start layering pieces up. And one of my favorite layering strands is our electric. And electric actually comes with 2 pieces. I don't think I have the other one handy. Okay, so it comes with this paperclip chain and then a teardrop crystal, kind of like this one, but a little bit smaller. So kind of like your Evie's little baby sister. And what I do oftentimes is I take off that paperclip chain and layer it with other pieces. So the 2 I have here, these are both new ones. This one is called, I can't remember the name of you, Elixir. And Elixir is a little circle with crystals. And then the one below it is called Rit. So both of these, you could put them all in together. That would be a beautiful layered piece. And with this, I would 100% go with our prism earrings with this. What do you think? I love that look. So Electric, Elixir, and Rit are the name of those. Another one that I've layered, actually with the same necklace. So this is our, excuse me. This is our new Anastasia, and I've layered that with the gold electric necklace. I'm telling you, just write electric down. You will thank me. Electric is kind of the must-have because you'll wear it all the time. So electric, and then Anastasia is a larger paperclip chain, and on it is 2 charms. They're removable. You got a little heart, you got a little butterfly, and again, that drop just is going to look great with a high neck shirt or even a V-neck shirt. So, and with polished gold, that's when you're going to pull out your polished gold earrings. Like with this one, I'd probably for sure do Queenie. She's kind of my go-to if I just want to elevate that look just a little bit. So Queenie would be great with the Anastasia. Okay, what else do I have back here that's fun? Oh, I love this one. So I've done the same thing, combined a couple. So this one on the bottom is called Ambrosia. And Ambrosia is a beryl charm, and it's got a little embossed butterfly on here. And then the one above is called Cobra. And Cobra has that bar of crystals, which can make it dressy. But wait, you can take this and slide that off. And now you have this beautiful herringbone chain that you're going to layer with every necklace you own, basically in gold. So I love that you have the option to keep it dressy or to take it off and really play with it with other necklaces. So Cobra and Ambrosia is the name of these. And then I have just one more to show you. One more. So this is our Aspen. And Aspen I put on this black and white striped shirt because if you're going to wear a shirt with a pattern, you want to have a necklace that has a little bit more substance to it so that you can see it against the pattern, right? So that's why I put this on here. And Aspen is 3 layers. It's got the one up here with the little crystal on the side, the oversized clip in the middle. You can wear that with the sparkly side, or you can turn it over. It's just polished gold. And then the bottom one has the 3 charms. And we've had this one for, I don't know, several months now. And every time I show it, someone says, oh, I would love it if they came out with that in silver. Well, you know what? They just did. So here's that same Aspen necklace in silver. Isn't that cute? So we're trying to make everybody happy, whether you are a gold lover, a silver lover, or a 2-timer. All of it is good. Okay, let me know before I show you some bracelets, which necklace is your favorite? What did you write down? And then I will show you some fun arm parties. All right, are you guys having a good time? Isn't this jewelry pretty? I'm telling you, I love my job. I used to be a CPA, and that was fine, but it was not as much fun as this. This jewelry gig makes me very, very happy. Okay, let's talk about some arm parties. This one is great because it has the white. You know, I love the white. So right here on the side, I've got our Ivy bracelet. This has the mother of pearl. We now have this bracelet in white, black, green, and leopard. The middle one is called Sophia. Look at her. Isn't she pretty? With kind of a flower motif. And then chiffon also has that quatrefoil to match the ivy, kind of rounds out that bracelet stack. When you're putting your arm parties together, you generally want them in odd numbers. Three is like my daytime, 5 is my evening look. This one, all these little stretchy ones, there's 5 of them, is called creme. And this, here's the 5. So these are like a party in a box because you get all 5. And then I've added in the middle our jewel, which is a Cartier inspired piece. And then on the end, I have our Lovey. Everybody loves Lovey, and she's such a great gift. She's got the little heart. She's stretchy, and she has gold, silver, and rose gold in her. So she kind of makes everybody happy because she's got all the metals. So creme, jewel, and Lovey. Let's see. This is a fun one. This is like a supersized party in a box because you get 10 of them. These are called Zoe. And my favorite thing about Zoe is not only is she multi-stranded and you get gold, silver, and hematite, but a lot of times what I'll do is I'll pull out whatever color I'm wearing. So like right now I have on the Denver, which is the white turquoise, 4 strands. It's a mini little party in a box. And then I added our new Vogue bracelet with it just to kind of keep the odd numbers going there. And then sometimes I'll just take a couple strands of the Zoe and just add them in. And it just kind of adds some texture, a little bit more oomph to your arm party. So I think if you like Zoe, you will get a ton of use out of her because you can mix her with everything you already have. So here's Zoe. We have for our silver friends, this is a great stack. It's Rika. Here's that jewel I just showed you in rose gold. Here it is in silver. We have our new Allure. This one's stretchy. Embraceable. She's just a good basic to have on hand. She, again, adds that little bit of substance to your party. And then our Cherish has the little silver heart, very much inspired by you-know-who. So that is our silver stack. Another fun one is our new Roar. Look at these. You get 3 of them, and they're stretchy. They have that lucite look. And what I like about it, you could mix them. Like maybe you just have gold bracelets on. Add this just for something fun and different. Or, you know, put 2 of them together. Maybe put 2 of these together, wear a black t-shirt and add these. You know, don't go over the top. Don't wear like leopard pants and leopard shoes and too much leopard, but, you know, throw it in as just something unexpected and fun. So these are called Roar. Another fun set using our impression bracelets. So this is our jet black impression. This is the one we're known for. I mean, there's like 40 handset CZs. I'm just going to show you this because I have it right here. Look at how, I don't even think these are all of them, but look how gorgeous these are. What color would be your favorite? I mean, seriously, look at that. So pretty. So that's impression. The middle one is the Vogue. She's a good just add to any party kind of girl. It's got the quilted pattern. It's the same one I have on. And then we have our Sassy, which is a little bit of that leopard print and a little bit of sparkle. And she is going to transition into fall beautifully. So impression, Vogue, and Sassy. We have my last little stack here. This is another new one if you want some color. She's called Mosaic. And I know I tend to wear a lot of neutrals. So many times I will add the colors with my accessories. So I like her, especially if I've got, you know, a gold stack already going on. So Mosaic, the middle one is called Serena. She comes in gold, silver, and hematite. And then our Tanner is kind of just that bigger one that just kind of makes everybody show up a little brighter. So that's Tanner. Okay. I want to know what your favorite bracelet is, but I also want to know how many things do you have written on your wish list right now? What is your number? You know, sometimes it's 3, but I've seen all the way up to like, 18. So what is your number? We're just curious to know. Okay, the last thing before I show you some rings is, as we're kind of getting ready to wrap this up, first, if you are like most of our guests, you will probably see a lot of jewelry that you love. The best way to get our jewelry is free. So our average hostess right now is getting about $400 in free jewelry, half price pieces on top of that, bonuses on top of that. So if you think you might want to get some girls together, that is the best thing that you can do for your new stylist friend. She wants to start getting out there, meeting some people, sharing the jewelry, sharing the sale, and that is such a great way for you to help her. So again, if you're willing to do a party for her to help her get going, meet some of your friends, drop party in the comments or send her a message and just say, yeah, I'd love to do that for you. So that's one thing. And then the second thing is I want to just tell you a little bit about Park Lane. You know, I mentioned I've been doing this for 25 years. So I've talked to so many women and men about this business. And while I could answer questions all day, the three biggest questions I get is one, how much time does this take? Because we're all busy. And I will tell you, I've been chatting with you about 25 minutes and I'm going to be done in the next 3. So if you've got time to do a 20 to 30-minute Facebook show like this, or even leverage one of our leaders, we do these for our teams every week. You can do this. You can fit this in your busy life. The second thing I get asked is, well, how much money can you make? And as a stylist, you start making a 30% commission on all of your sales. And then if you do have any kind of leadership experience, please let your stylist know so that she can see what that might look like for you. And then the third question is, how much does it cost? It probably costs a lot. You can join Park Lane for $129 and get $500 in jewelry. That is a great way to just dip your toes in and see if you like it. Try this business with your friend. You guys would You're probably going to have so much fun together. And don't worry, we train everybody. So that's not anybody's responsibility but us leaders. So if that gets you curious at all, we do every Sunday night a free necklace night where we go into a little bit more detail. Just for watching, you could win a necklace. So if you want to be invited to the next one, drop an F in the comments and we will make sure that your stylist gets you the invitation. All right, really quick, because I want to keep this under 30 minutes. I'm going to show you a couple of rings. If you like them, write them down. Dimension, Sawyer, Unite, it's another Sawyer, Josie, Amore, Petals, Fizz, no, I can't remember the name of that one. Just write new ring. And Dynamic is in silver. And then a couple of them in gold is Lucky, Sawyer, Namaste, Josie, Phoebe, Aura, Dimension, Flora, starts with a Q, can't remember the name, Velvet, and Love Story. I know that was super fast, so I apologize. Maybe even just snap a picture and circle what you like. This is what I need you to do, is I need you to take your wish list, circle or star your top 6 or 7 pieces, and send it to your stylist. She's going to do all the magic math. She'll figure out what should be full price, half price, send it back to you, and then you can make decisions. But I will tell you this, if she gets 6 wish lists by tomorrow night, 6, just what you like, not orders, but wish lists, I will do a drawing for a free piece of jewelry just to help her get off to a great start. So we can't wait to see what you love. Thank you so much for being here. If you have not commented yet, make sure you do so your new stylist knows you're here, and we just appreciate your support. So we can't wait to see what you love. Have a great night. Bye, everyone.